Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be doing a get ready with me chit chat edition. And for this chit chat, we're going to be talking about zodiac signs. We're going to be talking about astrology, the natal chart, the signs I dislike, the signs I like, the signs I'm compatible with, the signs that I want, the signs that I don't want. And yeah, so if you guys want to see me get this look and me talk about zodiac signs and all that, then you guys can keep on watching. But I am gonna have a quick disclaimer, and that is that if you guys do not know about zodiac signs, or like if you guys want to know more about zodiac signs, then I'm gonna leave a link down below of a girl that is gonna explain it way more better than I can probably. And I suggest you watch that video before you watch this video, because I kind of like go into a little bit of descriptive. I don't go fully into like description of like what each sign is and how they are and like what the planets are and like why are they in your chart. I kind of don't go into too much of a description over that. So if you guys do want to know more about it, and if you guys do want to know what your natal chart is, I will leave a link down below of also that. And yeah, so I suggest you watch that video before you watch this one, before you get so confused on what I'm gonna be talking about, because I don't want anyone to be confused. And then the other disclaimer is that in no shape or form am I trying to offend anyone who I'm talking about in the signs. Like, if I say in this video that I don't like this certain sign, like I'm not trying to go at you. Like, I'm not saying that just because you're this sign I won't fuck with you. Like, no, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that this is just my personal opinion, and this whole video is just my opinion on what I have dealt with and like what I've experienced with these signs. So yeah, so that's just the disclaimer that I have to make before, because I don't want anyone to get offended about what I say, you know. Like, at the end of the day, like, this video is just, once again, my opinion, so please do not get offended. And yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna stop talking and let you guys see me get ready and me talk about zodiac signs. So yeah, keep on watching. I'm gonna start off with a natal chart. And what a natal chart is that it's like ask you for 3 things. It's online. I will link it down below if you guys want to see your natal chart, you guys want to know more about it. But it asks you 3 things. It asks you the day you were born, obviously, the time you were born, and it has to be a specific time. Like, it has to be your specific like time you were born. If you put unknown, or if you put like 6 p.m. and not like the minutes, it probably will, unless you were born on like actually like this is like on the dot you were born. But if like if you don't put the exact time, it probably won't give you the accurate like signs that you have in your chart. But what it is that you put those 2 things and the date, like where you were born, and it gives you a whole bunch of signs, and it gives you basically your planets, which is Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, all that. And it tells you like the signs that you are in those categories, like that you could relate to in those categories. And personally, I only consider 5 of them important. Some people consider it being Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and rising, which is your ascendant. So basically, my main sign is a Sagittarius. I am a Sag. I was born December 20th. And that's just my sun sign. That's my sign that I got to get. And a Sag is basically, honestly, to shorten it up, you're either gonna love us or you're just gonna hate us. Like, that's just, we're just those type of people, like, literally, like, and that's just how we are too. Like, we're either gonna care about you so deeply, like, we love deeply. Like, that's what Sagittarius, like, we do. We love deeply, or we can just not give a fuck at all. Like, we don't. Like, and there's no in between. Like, we either will care so much or we won't care at all. And that's just, like, that's just how we are. Like, it's not our intentions, but that's just how we are. And, like, when we care, we care, and we do not want anyone to take that for granted, because the minute they do, it's like we're just gonna stop. Like, we love our freedom and our like independence is so big. It's so big to us, because like we don't want to feel like we're chicle. Like, we don't want to feel like we're like caged. We don't. We like our freedom, we like our independence. And like, I feel as though like Sag, we have that urge feeling of wanting to feel as though we could do it only ourselves. Like, we don't need no help. We hate asking for help, because I hate asking for help. Like, that's just the way I am. And then my moon, which, okay, so let me go into descriptive of like what the definitions of sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Venus, what they all mean. So basically in your chart you get those 5. You get other planets, but I consider those 5 the most important ones. And basically your sun sign is what you are. Like, that's your main sign. That's the sign you were born that month, that day, so you get that sign, you know? And then your moon is basically how you feel, how like you show your emotion, how you just express yourself basically towards something or someone, or just out there basically. And then you have your Mercury, and your Mercury is how you think and how you communicate with others. That's kind of like the big one, to be honest, low-key, for me, because obviously how you think is like a big thing in your mind. And then also your Venus. So Venus is how, let me find it. Venus is how you are in a relationship. So that's like how you love, how you just basically share your love, show your love, how you are gonna be in a relationship. Yeah, that's pretty much what Venus is. And then your rising, which is your ascendant, like rising and ascendant is the same thing, you know? And your rising is how you come off to someone, how you basically, how someone sees you. So my moon is a Libra. I'm a moon in Libra because, and I feel like that's why I love Libras, but I feel as though that's why I am very, very, very closed with my emotions. Because Libras, they're the type of people that they rather just not say how they feel, and they rather have someone else say how they feel. Like, they rather have someone else open up to them than they open up to someone else. That's just how Libras are. Like, they don't like to really express anything or how they feel. They like to just bottle everything up low-key. And that's just how I am. Like, I don't really like to bother with anyone with my emotions. I don't like to feel like I'm bugging someone explaining how I feel. And I mean, it's kind of bad to do that. And like, you should never bottle up your emotions, because like, obviously, like, me personally, like, once I let it out and I explode, you know? And you should never do that. But I think that's why I got Libra and Moon, because I'm very, like, I'm completely like that. So my Mercury is in Capricorn. Now, I mean, I don't like Capricorns, but it comes in my perks because I think like one, you know? So like, because Mercury, that's what it is, you think like one. And basically, that's why I'm very, like, I don't give, like, I cannot give a fuck. Like, I really cannot. Like, the minute you do something that shows me I shouldn't give a fuck, I won't. Like, and that's just it. Like, that's, and it kind of comes with the perk, because like, when I, obviously, like, when I have feelings or something, like, I could easily just like stop myself from having feelings. Like, I could easily, because they're just very, Capricorns are very like that. They just kind of don't have any sense of emotion, to be honest. At least that's what I've seen from other Capricorns. They don't have like a sense to emotion, but I could be wrong, but that's just how I am, low-key. So my Venus is a Sag, and it's honestly relatable. Like, I understand why my Venus is in Sag, because like, I feel as though like, I don't like clingy people. Like, I don't like to feel as though I'm cheeklet. Like, I don't like to feel like that, because I feel as though like I said, I love my freedom, and like I'm the type of person I feel like as though like, okay, you hang out with your friends, I'll hang out with my friends, we'll hang out, and we'll like, obviously, like, if you're my boyfriend, like, obviously, like, I'm gonna do shit with you, and like, I'm gonna fucking hang out with you and do all that stuff, like, type of things, you know, like, be your girlfriend. But at a certain extent, I don't want to hang out with you 24/7. I want to hang out with my friends. I want you to hang out with your friends. And I love loyalty. Like, that's all I want. Like, communication is key. And I feel like, though, that's why, like, I have Sag and Venus. Like, it makes sense. I feel as though that's why I have Sag and Venus. Like, it makes perfect freaking sense. So then, after that, my rising is in Cancer. Now, I was just as surprised as y'all, probably, just by, like, hearing the word Cancer. Like, I honestly was shook as fuck. But then I read about it more, and I was like, okay, I see why my rising is in Cancer. And that's because Cancers, low-key, are kind of rude but kind of crybabies at the same freaking time. Like, they're I don't know, there's something else too. Like, they be something else. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel as though that's why most people tell me, like, I come off, like, I intimidate. Like, I have a very intimidating face, like, when you first meet me, and it's not my intention. Like, not only because, like, I have a resting bitch face, but, like, it's because, like, I come off as intimidating. People are, like, intimidated low-key to, like, come up and talk to me. But I promise you, like, I'm not like that, you know? Like, I'm not gonna be rude and stuff like that, you know? Like, I can't do that. Like, that's kind of fucked up, you know? And, yeah, that's basically my chart. Basically, that's all my chart says. So my sun is in Sagittarius, my moon is in Libra, my Mercury is in Capricorn, my Venus is in Sag, and then my rising is in Cancer. The sign that I love the most, the sign that I could just literally, like, I want to marry a Libra boy or a Libra man. Like, I just want to date a Libra boy so bad. Like, I love, like, you don't understand, like, I love my Libras. I don't know how to explain it, y'all. Like, I really do not. Like, they're just so understanding people. Like, literally, like, I know that every person that, like, is a Libra, like, that I'm close with, I could tell, like, my business to, and, like, they won't judge me for it, you know? Like, they won't criticize me for doing, like, you know, for doing dumb shit, you know? But, what's it called? Yeah, I just love Libras. Like, Libras, Scorpios, one of my best friends is a Scorpio. I don't really shame anything for Scorpios. I just think that they're very cold. Like, they're very, very hard to talk to. We, like, as people, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, some people choose to believe it. Like, you could choose to believe all that, but I love to, like, read stuff like that. I like to read more about myself. I like to research all that. I like to see, like, the moons and the stars and the planets. And basically just how all they, like, are adaptable towards me, you know? Now I'm gonna go into, like, the signs that, like, I love and hate. Because, well, I already said the sign I hate. I mean, I already said the sign I love, which is Libra. Like, Libras just be knowing, like, they just be it. Like, high-key, they really be it. Like, so if you're a Libra, you be it. Like, you really be it. I also like my own sign because we're very, like, we're just chill ass people. Like, we really are. Like, we know what's up. Like, we know how to just be good people, low key. Yeah, those are basically, yeah, Scorpios. Scorpio girls I love. Scorpio guys, they're just weird to me. Gemini girls I love too. Gemini guys are just weird to me. Like, I just feel the same with those two signs. But the sign that I hate, the most, and I'm so sorry out there if you're out there and you have this sign, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not shaming you, but, like, I hate Capricorns. I just cannot. I cannot. Like, people who know me know how much I hate Capricorns. Like, I just cannot. And it's crazy. It's so crazy to me because all this year, like all lately, like January and February, like my readings, my tarot like readings, my what is it called, my horoscopes, like all that, like even apps that I have, or like even like games that I have, like, you know, like the Instagram things that like, what are you gonna marry and all that, has been telling me that I'm gonna fall in love with either a Virgo or a Capricorn. And even my friends tell me, they're like, I could see you with the Capricorn. And I'm like, no, like, no. I already dealt with the Capricorn before. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're just, it takes so long for them to open up. Like, and I know, like, it's because they've been through a lot and they've been through like fucked up shit. But like, still, like, damn, they're so mean. Like, what do you gotta be so mean for? Why do you gotta be so heartless for? Like, fuck. Like, they have no emotion whatsoever. Like, I can't. Like, I cannot. Like, I kid you not, every Capricorn I've like have like fucked with, like, deeply, like, you know, like that I considered close, or like that I've like went out with, have done me dirty. Like, has done me so dirty. And it's crazy because like, that's the sign like that I mainly attract. Like, that's the sign that mainly like attracts, not I attract them, but they like come to me. And it's like, what? Like no, like, stay away from me, please. Like, also Aries too. Like, Aries men, I cannot, like, and it makes no freaking sense. No freaking sense. Because I'm the most compatible with an Aries. So I'm like, I feel as though the reason why I just cannot fuck with those two signs is because, like, we're all so stubborn. Like, we're all so hard-headed people. Like, if I'm right, even if I'm wrong, I'm still gonna say I'm right. Like, I will find a way to show you that I'm right. Like, I will still find a way. I don't care, you know? And I feel as though that's how Capricorns are, too. Like, we always want to be right, you know? And I think that's why me and Capricorns bump heads a lot. God help me if I end up with another Capricorn or Aries. You better stop me right there. Like, you better stop me right there. You better tell me I'm a dumb bitch for going back, or like, or something. Like, you better do something to tell me no, you know? But I feel as though I could deal with the Virgo, but I cannot deal with the Capricorn. Not again. Like, I just can't. Like, I feel like my heart just won't. Like, I'll cry. I'll literally cry if I end up with the Capricorn again. Like, fuck no. Like, you don't understand, y'all. Like, no, they've done me so dirty. Like, I can't even explain to you how dirty they've done me. Like, here's the real tea. Let me just spill the real tea, to be honest. The real tea is, I don't know what the fuck is in the air right now. I don't have a clue what is in the air. I do not know. I don't know, it's because we're in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, but goddamn, like, that's crazy. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all see me, like, the Mercury retrograde, it's like kind of like, it's a phase basically, and it's like each time, like, when Mercury retrograde comes, I'm a mess. Like literally every single time Mercury retrograde comes, I'm just a whole ass mess. Like, my life just turns into complete, like, my life is not my life. Like, literally every time, like, my life goes to like mess, like every single time my life just ends up being a mess, I like read stuff, or like after like my life is a mess, I read stuff, and I end up finding out all the time that Mercury is in retrograde. So I'm like, you know what? It's just Mercury retrograde that hits me. Literally. So yeah, so that's Mercury retrograde. Like, that's just not my it. Like, that's not my cup of tea. But honestly, especially right now, since it's the shadowing of Mercury retrograde, that means it hasn't come yet, but it's coming, and it's gonna come the 16th of February, and it's gonna be in Pisces. It's gonna be the Mercury retrograde is gonna hit in Pisces. And honestly, if y'all see me crying, just mind your biz, cause that's why. Cause Pisces, they're big old crybabies. So if y'all be seeing me cry, y'all be seeing me in my feels, just mind your biz, cause that shit gonna hit low key. Like, I just cannot. Like, I cannot. Like, it's crazy though, because like, I was expecting it to be in Scorpio, but thank God it's not in Scorpio, so it won't be that bad. I'll just probably cry and be like a crybaby for a second. But thank God, because if it was gonna be in Scorpio, I honestly just not even, I wasn't gonna leave my house. Like, I wasn't planning to leave my house if it was in Scorpio. You know what's crazy though, is that I feel as though because my Mercury is in Capricorn, that's when I'm at my prime. Like, it's so crazy to me that I'm like, I literally am at my prime Capricorn season more than my birthday, like more than my own season, which is crazy. Like, Libra and Capricorn season, I'm at my prime, which, I mean, Libra I understand, because like Libra, that's my favorite sign, you know, like that's literally my sign. Like, that's the sign I fuck with the most. But like Capricorn, like what? Like, I was like, this has happened for like the past 3 years where like literally I'm like at my prime. Like, I'm literally at the best of my like life in January. Like, it's crazy to me. I feel as though when it tells me that I'm gonna be in love, like, I mean, I feel as though that is gonna be true, but I don't think, like, sadly, I do think it's gonna end up with an earth sign, which, I mean, oh the fuck well, like, you know, I can't really do anything about it. Like, if I like someone that's a Capricorn, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if you are a Capricorn and like you're cute and you're really like, you have a like a good like personality, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and I'll like fuck with you, you know. But if you do me dirty, I'm gonna understand why too. Like, you know, that's just an understandable thing from a Capricorn. Like, yeah, that's just basically what I think with all the signs, you know. I didn't really go into descriptive because I feel as though like this video is mainly for like people who know kind of already the signs, who know already the chart, how it works, how like all the signs are, like basically for the people who like are like me, basically do our research and like, you know, search up and like things like this and like to read stuff like that and like to know more about our signs. But let me know, guys, if y'all have the same, because honestly, that would be crazy. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys if you guys made it to the very end. Y'all the real ones if you guys made it to the very end. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about these zodiac signs. Leave a comment down below of more videos if you want more videos about this, or any kind of videos you guys want to see on my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!